Hi guys, Smithical here, and welcome to the 8th round of the XRL GP3 season, and today we're in Austria. Going back to last race, we finished in 3rd position, which was not a bad result considering we was in last for about a third of the race. And it was a pretty enjoyable race, one of the best races I've had in terms of enjoyment, and if you haven't watched it, go and check it out because it was a pretty nice race and it was very close between me and F1x Speed at the end, who is my championship rival. And I did say at the end of the video that Austria is not one of my favourite tracks, and I expected to struggle. And in the week between Canada and Austria, I did a little bit of practice, and I sort of had the best setup on, but that I think I could have had on. And you know, I still didn't really feel confident around the track. It's not one of the tracks I like, and I knew that I was definitely not going to get pole because I knew Samster was really quick. I know it's a wheel track, but still, you've got to, you know, nail the lap together, and he was putting in some really good lap times, to be fair to him. And I knew that this could be an opportunity to close up to Speed, because he did tell me that he didn't like Austria, but to be fair, you know, the lad is, you know, finished on the podium in all the races this season, so he's done a very good job. And, you know, I know people might say, oh, it's GP3 and XRL, which, you know, not as quick as the best, but it's still a really good achievement when you know, this division's really close. So he's done a really good job, F1 Speed, this season. But that lap put us 6th, and I was a bit disappointed with 6th. I know my pace weren't going to be that good, but I felt it was a really clean lap, as you can see. Well, maybe not. Well, I think it was clean. I mean, I did take a little bit too much at turn 1, but it was a really smooth lap, I felt, and it was a little bit disappointing to see me 6th. But, yeah, obviously the other guys are quick around here. You know, when you're not feeling the track, you can put a decent lap together and still, you know, still be slower than some of the guys. So, yeah, as the 5 light show lights out and away we go. And we get a poor start. As you can see, the guys up ahead are on options, except for John Digweed. And we're just trying to take it really cautiously through turn 1. And then we're going up the hill into turn 2. But before we get there, XRL Ricardo is putting us under pressure, and he's got past for now. I don't know if we keep the position into turn 2, but he's round the outside. We touch a bit of his wheel, but he's got the move done. He's got better traction. And I think that guy on the left's John Digweed, so he's also struggling on the hard tyres, as XXRFC for life, the newcomer in the Marussia, who I believe a replacement for XRL Bernie, he's putting us under a bit of pressure, so we've got to watch out for him, as John Digweed runs wide on the grass, and that gives, as we run wide as well, we go a bit too deep for the corner, and XXRFC for life has the inside line and gets the move done, which good move there from the newcomer. And lap 13 now, we moved up the order, we got up to 3rd position, but that was only because people pitted. And as you can see on the right hand side, the tyres, they don't look that bad, so we probably could have done another couple of laps, probably done 2 or 3, maybe even more, maybe 4 or 5, but Ascassin was catching us pretty quickly, and he was on the same compound of tyres, but he did pit, and we knew that we couldn't afford to stay out too much longer, and as you can see, we come out in last position, so we've just got to try and catch up to the lads ahead, and we're going to make the move up on XXXRFC for life, and we get the move done on lap 16 of this Grand Prix. And then lap 22, coming to the pits, and we're going to put on another set of options. And again, I probably could have went longer, and you might be thinking, well, why does he keep going on about I could have went longer on the stints? Well, you'll see why, because this it's unbelievable what happens. But anyway, for now we're in 7th position, and so it's been a disappointing race so far. Really actionless, really boring race. Lap 34, and as you can see, we've been on these tyres for about 11 or 12 laps now, and Ascassin's going to get past. I said to him, look, I'll just let you pass because my tyres were going. I didn't want to fight with the guys behind, and I knew Indigo was bit down the road, so I wanted to finish ahead of my teammate, but XR Ricardo, I didn't really put up a fight, and as you can see there, but that was the warning signs that my tyres were going. But we're gonna, you know, go on board for this the last lap, because my tyres are absolutely shot, and that dot is indigo, but you'll see how quickly it closes on me as I go into turn 2, and I can't turn in because otherwise I'd have spun the car. So he's basically closed up on me because I couldn't turn in, and he's got the run on me, and he'll probably make the move up the inside. But again, I accidentally shift camera views, and I don't know why. I don't know where my finger was. I know it was on RB obviously, but I was just really sort of in the zone, trying to keep the car on track. As again, I'm all over the place. It's really bad. It's like a noob on F1 2014 online. It's just really, really awful. It's just so bad. But that's how bad my tyres were. I mean, it weren't the worst I've ever had. Singapore 2000 on the F1 2013. I couldn't even. It kept spinning. It was just I span about 4 times in that race. That was my first season in XRL, and as you can see, my teammate, what a legend he is. He's just waiting for me and lets me through. Bit like Barrichello and Schumacher, but 6th position, not bad, not great, average performance, pretty poor race in general. I think it was one of the most boring races I've participated in the 2 seasons in the XRL. But yeah, well done to Samster for winning. He took it really well. I know he was on a wheel, but he still had to put in a great performance, which he did. Speed, 34 points now the gap is, so it's crucial that we close up to him in Silverstone, which is going to be hard because it's a wheel track, but we'll do our best. We always give our best, and if you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like, and until next time, for Silverstone, thanks for watching and goodbye.